Hey y'all, Chef IrixGuy here. Welcome to Memorial Day weekend 2025, and within this video I want to talk about a few grilling and or smoking suggestions for the extended Memorial Day weekend. Now, this is catering to all experience levels, so what I want to do is go ahead and encourage everyone, subscribe to my channel and check out my Masterbuilt electric smoker video playlist, and then also my Weber grilling video playlist, because I've got a plethora of step-by-step tutorials. I know that everyone has not been grilling or smoking, and potentially this could be the first time that you've been presented with the challenge. So we're going to talk through a few basic ideas for Memorial Day weekend. So one of the most common things, obviously, you could grill hot dogs. Get some buns, get some hot dogs. It's pretty idiot proof. I mean, a hot dog, pretty much just heating it up. I mean, it's already safe to eat. Well, comment below and tell me what you think. I would never eat a raw hot dog, but some people may. You could also grill burgers. Now, burgers, you gotta be a little bit more careful. Burger has to be done before you eat it. So those are two of the most basic food items. If you want to step it up a notch, you could go with bratwurst. Basically, let's refer to a bratwurst as a glorified hot dog. I mean, it's a step beyond a hot dog, and it's really good. You can eat it by itself. You could eat it on a bun, whatever you want to do. So those are some of the most basic Memorial Day weekend grilling ideas. Easy to find that stuff in most any grocery store. Now, if you want to take it up a notch, what I would do is smoke a pork butt. Now, a pork butt, also known as a Boston butt, you need to plan ahead, because that's probably going to take at least 24 hours, depending upon the size of your butt. Now, I've got a separate video, how to smoke a pork butt step by step. So subscribe and check that out, because I do that not just Memorial Day weekend, but weekends throughout the year. And every butt that I pulled out of my smoker has been 100% perfect. I mean, there's nothing I would do differently. So that's a good, if you're planning ahead, you know, at least 24 hours or so in advance, you're getting that going. A pork butt is so versatile, because a pork butt, you can eat the pulled pork by itself. You could put the pulled pork on nachos. You could put the pulled pork on a hamburger bun and add some slaw and some barbecue sauce. Pork butt is extremely versatile. You could put it in a chili. Not that you would necessarily want a chili during Memorial Day, because that's typically a cold weather food. But my point is that pulled pork is very versatile. Now, also, you can do ribs, and I've got several different ways that I do ribs. Sometimes I do ribs exclusively in my Masterbuilt electric smoker. Sometimes I'll cheat and I'll do a pre-bake of my ribs, and then I'll finish them up in my Weber. Sometimes, I mean, ribs are so many different ways that one can do ribs, and they turn out equally delicious, just depending upon how much time you want to devote. And by the way, barbecue is a low and slow process. So if you're planning to rush the process, just don't do it, because you're wasting your time. If you're wanting to rush, get you some hot dogs, get you some hamburgers, get you some bratwurst. Keep it simple, because if you try to go with something fancy and you try to rush it, you're just wasting your time, you're wasting your money, you're disappointing everybody that's eating with you. It's just a bad decision. So with that being said, what are some other things? I mean, you could do a brisket. Again, low and slow process. Brisket takes time. If you rush brisket, it's going to be awful. It's going to be chewy. It's not going to be cooked well enough. It's just going to be terrible. But brisket, if it's done properly, is fantastic. Some other things you can do, you can keep it simple. You can get you some either Conecuh sausage, if you've got it in your area. If not, you could go with just a standard kielbasa. Kielbasa can be found among the hot dogs in most any grocery store. Kielbasa is good. You can smoke it or you can grill it. You can slice it up into quarter-sized pieces. Serve it along with some sharp cheddar cheese or Colby Jack, whatever type of cheese you want. Serve it along with pepperoncini. Serve it along with dill pickle spears. Sprinkle a little bit of barbecue seasoning on top of those sides to make it look really fancy. There you've got a cheese, pickle, and sausage plate. Simple, doesn't take a long time. It's good for a crowd. It's very good. So I mean, kielbasa is another thing. Typically for Memorial Day, I think a steak, that's kind of an elevated dining experience. I don't do steak on Memorial Day weekend. Memorial Day weekend is more of things that are crowd friendly. Ribs, pulled pork, hot dogs, hamburgers. You know, stick to those core type food items, and you can come up with something that's very good and it's a crowd pleaser. And I mean, y'all asked, I mean, you know, what are some Memorial Day weekend grilling and smoking ideas? And by the way, like I said, I use my Weber grill like you see there, and I've linked it within this video's description. And then I've also got my electric smoker, which is off camera, but I've linked it within this video's description. So please subscribe to my channel, share with others, ask your questions below, and I'll try to respond within upcoming videos. But I've got thousands of grilling and electric smoking videos now, and thousands more coming soon. So subscribe, check out my various videos, and I hope that that will provide you with some quality grilling and or electric smoking ideas for your Memorial Day weekend festivities. So I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, be safe, because holiday weekends can get kind of scandalous, especially if you're out on the water. Be safe, because even if you're safe, there's people out there on the water that aren't in the right frame of mind. So even if you're safe, you're not really safe, because there's a lot of irresponsible people in this world. But with that being said, be safe, and most importantly, be well fed, because if you don't plan ahead, you're not going to be well fed. You've even got to plan a few minutes ahead to get the ingredients. So if you don't have the ingredients, so well, I'm going to go to the store. You go to the store and start a Memorial Day weekend, they're sold out because you didn't plan ahead. So even if it's planning ahead just for hot dogs and hamburgers, but if it's planning ahead for pork butt, brisket, ribs, you need to plan several days in advance for that type of stuff. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm here at the Appalachian Ocean, and I'm going to sign out, but subscribe and ring that bell to be notified whenever I post another video. And like I said, check out all of Chef IrixGuy, that's me, grilling and electric smoking videos. Y'all have a good day. Hey y'all, IrixGuy here. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please be sure to subscribe to my channel, and when you do, ring that bell icon to be notified whenever I post another video. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day.